You got me right in the palm of your hand, and you know it. Oh, it's what you do, so let me drown. I'll be there at the band. Hit the seabed, all I see is you. So give me your worst excuses, any reason to stay. Give me your lips, that taste of her, I'd still kiss them again. I'd rather you walk all over me than walk away. Give me the worst of you, 'cause I want you anyway. So take me to every party and just talk to your friends. Why don't you let me down again? I'll let you do it again. Go on and walk all over me, just don't walk away. Give me the worst of you, 'cause I want you anyway. Woo! Pisces! Greetings, Pisces! Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or Jupiter. All right, Pisces. And we have acceptance. We have Bragwine, which is the Princess of Cups. She's a servant in Norse and Greek mythology. She's an ultimate servant. She's all about letting yourself really tap into your intuition, your curiosities, your creativity, to inquire, to be a student about things, to offer and observe. Now she has these two seagulls around her, and the seagulls are set out to sea. She's holding her cup and she's looking towards the moon, and she's wandering. So there's an energy here of wandering. Is someone going to take this cup? And there's an energy of, being so sure in yourself. There's not even jealousy or envy. There's just like a purity. It's like you care, and so you'll keep doing it. And with this song, it fits with the Princess of Arrows. We have two princess cards that came up for the Lover's Path Tarot for you guys, Pisces. So a lot of princess energy here of really growing. Now with Psyche, she had to go through so many trials and tribulations that Aphrodite or Venus put her through for her to be with Eros or Cupid. And it was messed up. She actually gave up in every instance and went to kill herself. She went to drown herself, and then a reed spoke to her and told her what to do, and then in the midst of drowning herself, her life was saved, and then she finished the mission. And Aphrodite didn't think that was good enough, so she sent her up this really steep, dangerous, slippery mountainside, and Psyche ended up jumping off the mountainside, and an eagle saved her and ended up fetching the water that she was sent to go retrieve. So basically every single time that Aphrodite tried to kill Psyche, Psyche wasn't able to be killed. She always persevered. She was always saved by the ether, and she always surrendered fully. She always surrendered fully. But at the end of all of her trials and tribulations and her deep suffering, she was able to finally at last be with Cupid and be united with Cupid. But is love really worth it if you have to do all that to be with someone? Like if you really have to fight that much to be with someone, Pisces? I'm curious. So we have acceptance for you. Occurrences are not what they may seem. Not all things which may feel or appear to be false or troubling at this time are as traumatic as they appear right now, Pisces. Well, thank goodness for that, because it's already been kind of heavy reading with the energy of this, energy of being a servant and energy of, again, being pushed down. So Psyche was just so beautiful, and everyone was so jealous of her. Her sisters were jealous, everyone was just jealous of her. And she just existed. She was a kind, genuine, loving person, and people were just so jealous of her beauty and so jealous of her genuineness and so jealous of her always persevering things. And that just goes to show how sick people are in the world, Pisces. It really just goes to show how sick our world is. Anywho, you are being called upon to move into a place of acceptance right now, not of the situation or any negativity, but acceptance that everything happens for a purpose and a reason. Everything will work itself out for the highest possible outcome, Pisces. Know and trust this. Release all of your fear at this time, Pisces. Let go of any of your illusions of control. At this time, your lesson is all about acceptance, trust, and deep faith, as Psyche had deep faith in every single moment. Accept all that is divinely guided at this time. That which you cannot yet see is perfect as it unfolds. I like it. I see right through every look in your eyes. I hear right through every fairy tale. I won't say a word about the stories you write. They tell me enough. And you told me I'm beautiful because I told you don't tell me enough. You're lying next to me because I told you don't touch me enough. Now you told you'd stay with me because I told you you've been working too much. RPG by Kalani. Show me your love, show me your love, show me your love. Alrighty, we have Suilo was your rune, and I really like this for you guys because it's a very positive Sunshine rune, it is the final rune of the heart center. So in Nordic runes, we have 3 centers. We have Vili, Ve, and Odin. So in each center, there are 8 runes. So the first 8 are in the lower primal chakras, all about survival mechanism and visceral primal action. Then we have Ve, which is all about the heart. And Suilo is the last one of the heart area, heart center, before you transcend into the higher knowledge. Suilo is all about victory, energy, having a willpower turned on, the solar plexus, doing a lot of circles, really activating the core, lots of breath of fire, which you'll kind of snot, but doing breath of fire for 7 minutes a day, you can break it up, 3.5 minutes in the morning, 3.5 minutes at night, however you want to break it up, go for it. Lightning, success, self-confidence, willpower, profit, life-affirming energies. This is about your central nervous system, the seat of your soul, coming to a revelation about something, coming into wholeness, having guidance. This is about your life purpose and having a deeper faith in your outcomes. This is also a force to the cosmic ice, Isa, and Aries got Isa, so that's interesting. This will melt the ice. This is the force of fire in the physical and the mental world. This promotes vigor, dedication, optimism, persistence. This wards you against the harmful opinions and doings of others, so this is saving you and salvaging you from the wrongful doings of others. This is protecting you. This keeps the heart focused on the heart's purpose, so you stay in pure alignment with your heart and no one can pull you off that path. This is the optimum health and having advanced psychic abilities at this time, Pisces. This exposes matters to clear light of day, and this strikes suddenly like lightning in a controlled and centered burst of overwhelming massive action. Honor, this is bringing you honor through common sense. This is neuro-linguistic programming and the power of it. This is having greater insight and self-mastery. This is all about good health, great learning, good fortune coming your way. This is a rune of wholeness, and it aids you to stay on your soul's path. This is about the goddess soul, warmth, healing, joy, the letter S, the element of air, the color white, being handsome, being loved. God stands for love, connection between above and below, high energy and action. It's the most fortunate rune, so you guys have all of the goodness coming towards you as we see all this beaming light, this victorious yes, and he's amongst the mountains, all victory to be had. This is used for healing, manifesting strength, attracting prosperity and victory, having a renewed sense of hope, building nobility. Honest relationships, this deals with the darkest shadows in your nature so that you can reach the highest spiritual awareness, rising above all of your fears and beating all of your obstacles, as we saw Psyche had to do. You know, Psyche had so many people going against her, so many jealous people, so many just wanting her downfall, wanting her demise, and yet she persevered through every situation. She was untouchable, literally untouchable. And so Pisces, right now you're in a moment where you're untouchable and you're having full faith. How perfect is that? This is such a perfect card to represent you at this time. Faith. This is also the card of the Hierophant in traditional tarot. So could be dealing with a Taurus. Could be moving towards a Taurus, thinking towards a Taurus. But we have the four prophets here. You're having greater faith in a situation right now. Now, the Hierophant is also number 5, which is about challenges. So despite the challenges, you're keeping the frequency of a 4, which is all about humility beneath that 5. So because of your humility, you're able to shine through. People were jealous of Psyche, but she couldn't help it. She was just being herself. Why are you going to be jealous of someone who just knows who they are? Why don't you just get to know yourself? Or figure out how they figured out how to get to know themselves, and why don't you learn from them so you can have the same radiance? What's crossing you is that 6 of Pentacles. So you're looking for reciprocity, you're looking for an equal give and take here. At the same time, the 6 of Pentacles can be someone who's just giving enough. They're just barely giving. So if you, 4 of Wands is in your subconscious, and it came out sideways. So it's not upright, it's not below. You're thinking about 4 of Wands, you're wanting the 4 of Wands. You're wanting stability in the home, Pisces. You're wanting to settle down with someone. You're thinking it might be this Hierophant, it might be this Taurus person. But right now it's just tit for tat. No one's really offering. There's like flirting, there's possibilities here, but there's no real true fruition. So what's crowning you right now is the Hermit energy. I like this. Right now you're spending a lot of time studying, you're spending a lot of time meditating, doing breath work, you're spending a lot of time in spirituality, studying the esoteric, the metaphysical, could be getting cards yourself. Right now you're walking the path alone. You're doing the inner work and you're doing the shadow work. Right now it is your path to be that lone wolf, that lone warrior. And on that path, you are wondering, are you going to arrive with this Four of Wands? Where are they? Are they going to come here? So you're having faith in this, you're having faith in this. At the same time, the Six of Pentacles can be a job situation, work. You're having faith in your work situation that it's going to keep prospering. And we do have the green hand is coming towards you. So when it comes to work, the Six of Pentacles is an excellent card because it's talking about how the fact is you will begin to have a lot more abundance and prosperity as you cooperate with others and as you co-create with others. Your past energy was Seven of Wands, so you had a kind of defensive energy about you, or someone was defensive towards you. So you're moving out of this place of being defensive, which can kind of come from a space of, still patching up the ship before it feels ready to dock out to the wide open ocean, and now you're feeling ready to go out to the wide open ocean because you're moving from the Seven of Wands, Little Red Riding Hood there, guarding her home, feeling very defensive, making sure that everything is safe, into a full-fledged faith. And it's only because you move to this full-fledged faith, Pisces, that you're able to attract these relationships that are wanting to give to you, and then you're giving back. And so there's a really good, nurturing. What you give, you get back. And it's beautiful in that sense. Now, when it comes to intimate relationships, there has to come a point in relationships where people understand that there's going to be times when you give more, times when you take more, and you and your partner kind of have to learn that dance between yourselves. But when it comes to most business things, it really can be pretty transactional. All right, we have the Ace of Wands, and as you guys saw, it came out straight sideways. So yes, in the future, you're thinking about this Four of Wands and Ace of Wands. You're wondering if, people may be reaching out and extending passion towards you, but you really don't want the passion unless it leads to a Four of Wands. If it's not Four of Wands, you don't want it. You want something that creates stability. Now, on your path, you have the Fool in reverse. So you're feeling like you got knocked off your feet. You're feeling disappointed. You maybe are starting too many things, feeling a bit overwhelmed here. Who you're dealing with, your environment, is the Devil in reverse. You could be dealing with the Capricorn here. Now, the Fool in reverse could be that you're denying the Devil because the Devil has the Fool in this card, and you see the Fool is shielding himself from the Devil. But the environment, the Devil's in reverse. So you either cut out a Capricorn because all they want is passionate. They don't want to actually create the stability with you, or they cut you out, or you guys have just cut each other out. And you guys are both kind of in limbo, and there is a pause. Hopes, dreams, and fears is the Emperor. Yeah, you want daddy. You want the Four of Wands, and you're only going to get the Four of Wands, the Faith, the Hierophant, with someone like an Emperor. You don't want it with the Devil. So your hopes, dreams, and fears are building your empire. You want to both build your empire from a Six of Pentacles energy. It's going to take slow and steady, but you're doing all the necessary research and studying and schoolwork, and you're doing all the necessary connections that it's going to take to get you there, because you can't get there. It takes a whole village. So you're building the village right now as you build your knowledge, as you build your skills, and in the meantime, you're entertaining potential offers, but you're hacking them off and cutting them off if they don't want to give you stability of the Four of Wands. If you're already in a relationship, your partner may be more inclined to passion, and you may be more inclined to really building a spiritual connection, because the Hermit is all about really building spirit. So you may be getting crystals, and your partner may be kind of like, this is weird. Why is my partner getting crystals now? I know sometimes people can be kind of weirded out by that. With the Fool in reverse on your path, again, it's just saying there's a lot of overwhelm here. You can kind of do too many promises, running yourself dry, spreading yourself thin. There's a strong need to set stronger boundaries here, so stronger boundaries will help you. Now, if the Devil in reverse is your environment, I do like that because they are backing down from you, and I think that's because you are manifesting into this Emperor space, only because Nine of Wands is your outcome card. The Nine of Wands is the wounded warrior, but he is the warrior who has persevered. He has won the battle, but he knows that at the end of the battle, he has ultimate humility. He doesn't run around being like, I won the battle, da-da-da! He's like, I have humility because I understand death, I understand loss, I understand sacrifice. So the thing with the Nine, the wounded warrior in Norse mythology, 9 is a complete cycle. So this is the warrior who has been through all of the battles. Like Psyche had to go through every single battle before she was able to really get Cupid, before she was able to become immortal. The Nine of Wands as the outcome here is understanding you have fought the battle and you're going to be fighting the battle with that full reverse. You're going to have, people that get in your way. You're going to have people that come up against you. That's just a part of building your empire. The Emperor always has haters. Always, Pisces. It's just a part of it. It just comes with the territory. So with the Nine of Wands, you understand how to deal with those haters. You handle them with humility. You handle them with grace. But you do handle them as a warrior, and you do handle them. They can't get you. They can't touch you, like Psyche. Aphrodite constantly tried to kill Psyche. Couldn't happen. She was divinely protected because the universe and the earth sees every single action that you do. So if someone is living purely and someone is living authentically in service to the earth, then they're protected. And so if you're envious of someone like that, or if someone's envious of you because you're like that, that's on them. That's on them. So don't worry, because that's on them. You're safe. So I like this outcome for you, Pisces. I love you guys, and let's see what May brings for you guys. I'll see you shortly for your May readings.